Hello.
Hi.
So our last video we were talking about spatial awareness and navigating how to honor one another's space and the need for space. And it's a huge topic and we wanted to actually continue on it today.
We realize there's so many more layers and it's not as simple as just speaking that desire on a whim. There's a lot more to it.
Yes. So we'll just look at something that happened between us to provide some context. A couple nights ago we were hanging out with a friend and there was this choice that came up where I could spend a night with Lavina or I could go have some bro time. And I feel like my heart was telling me to go towards the bro time, but it just happened that I looked at Lavina and kind of melted and decided, oh, all right, I want to just like have a night with you. It's fun. It's just fun being with your beloved. So, but that did ripple. It rippled into the next day and even today. And the ripple effect was this feeling of like, whoa, am I like losing something from the other relationships in my life by spending too much time with Lavina? And that feeling, that thought of like, am I getting swallowed in this relationship? Am I losing myself? That thought rippled into this feeling of like, maybe I need to pull away.
Right. Yeah, and that feeling of retraction I was experiencing on a very, very subtle layer. And so subtle that I couldn't put words to it, I couldn't put an experience to it, because again, we're really working with subtle energy here. It's like there's just something like, and when I felt him pulling away, my patterns tend to create this feeling of me reaching and like gripping in some way, and I also then can spiral into this old way of thinking and emotions that just don't really feel good. And so when I felt this subtle thing between us, I was then looking and perceiving everything through the lens of something being wrong. For example, something as small as him not wanting to eat the same food that I wanted. I was feeling like, oh, you don't want to eat the same food as me? Oh, you don't want to be in the same room as me? Oh, and everything that was happening just felt like a problem. It felt like there was something wrong, and my interpretation was that he's just being mean to me. I really, truly believed, and I heard these words in my head, like, you're being so mean to me. And funny thing, he actually put words to that before I said it.
Right. I said, Lavina, I'm just communicating with you and you feel like I'm being mean to you. But as Lavina's saying, there are these subtle energies, and what you were picking up on was this feeling of like, am I spending too much time with you? Do I need to pull away? And that's kind of what we're addressing today. And there's no right or wrong here. There is just this knowing, where's it coming from? Am I pulling away because I feel like you're the reason that I'm not like honoring myself, like it's your fault that I'm not taking care of myself, I need to get away from you? Or is it just like, it could also just be an acknowledgement that like, when I'm with you, it's really hard to like take the space that I need because it's just so nice being with you. There's a lot of dynamics here.
Yeah, there's so much to speaking our truth and really coming from that place of yes, because sometimes multiple things feel like yes.
Right.
And I think one thing that's really important to recognize is that when we do make a decision, whether it is in that alignment or not, once we've made the decision and we're in that experience, truly being in it,
yeah.
And like accepting that choice and trusting that it happened for a reason. And yeah, and then I guess maybe not trying to make up for it or anything, you know, because you were present that night. We had a great night. And then it's just the rippling effect of that feeling of retraction to try and level things back out.
Yes. Yeah, I think what it comes down to for me, as I'm realizing, is when I'm with you, I'm going to be 100% with you. I'm not going to be thinking like I shouldn't be with you right now. What I can do is make a conscious intention that like I'm with you right now, but I definitely need to take some space later today. Or I definitely need to take some space right now. But having this limbo state of like, I'm with you right now, but I don't think I
that's where
should
it doesn't
be.
feel good.
The limbo is tough, and that's because it's hard to know where the true yes is. And so, yeah, just be, as we always say, like just start by being aware of it and set this intention to have greater clarity, greater certainty in oneself.
Yeah, and again, just always trying to speak from that place of a full yes, because in hearing that you would have wanted to do that, I would have wanted for you to have gone there rather than 2 days later having these feelings of disconnect arise. So it's like coming to that place of sharing the microscopic truth. And in order to share the microscopic truth, we need to get clear on what the microscopic truth is from within.
Yes.
So that has to do with truly listening to yourself and creating space and taking time to listen.
Yeah. Yeah, good rule of thumb, if there's tension, just something's happening inside. Like we can say, oh, it's something you've done, but really good starting point is to see like what's going on with me inside right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way,
Kitty!
Kitty's been on my lap the whole time.
The baby.
Bye-bye.